This video is not going to be a devotion video, and it's not going to be a fun video. I just want to be real with you guys for a few minutes. I want to talk about character, integrity, and our words. I know that in my previous videos, I talked about character and integrity a lot, but I've got a new perspective on it, and I completely understand it a different way. And I've had to experience what it is to have a loss of character and integrity in these last few weeks, and gaining it back, and what it feels like, and how it affects you and other people. So I just kind of want to share that with you guys for just a few minutes. One huge thing that I've been faced with in these last few weeks is peer pressure, and it hasn't been to do anything like extremely crazy, like try drugs or anything like that. It's been to compromise myself and kind of what I believe in and my values that I have. I was so focused on wanting to fit in and wanting everybody to like me that I forgot about myself, and I didn't even like myself anymore. And that was a problem for me. And I was compromising what I believed, not necessarily like my relationship with Christ, but my values that I had. I was letting my guard down. I was not being careful with who I hung around, and it started changing me. And I didn't notice, but people around me did. And that's something that I have to fix. And I realized that the reason I did that was because I was so focused on meeting everybody else's needs. And I noticed a decrease in my hunger for the Word of God and my hunger for worship and things like that. And that's when the wake-up call happened, and I was like, something's got to change. In these past few weeks, I've had to completely rediscover who I am. And not necessarily like I lost myself, have to figure out who I am again, but so many different parts of me were being dragged all over the place. Like, no, I know this is right, but I really want to do this so and so will like me. But if I don't do this, I'm not going to be cool. And that was a problem that I have, and that's something that I have to work on. But figuring out who I was and who I am was a big, huge thing. And now I refuse to sell myself or sell a bag of goods to fit in or to meet somebody else's needs. Because to me now, fitting in is useless and it's pointless, because if my life doesn't align with the Word of God and my life doesn't align with the values and the principles that I know that I have and that I'm so strong in, if they don't align with it, then nothing that I do or say is going to mean absolutely anything to myself or to anybody else. Another thing that I've noticed that really got into my heart was people attacking purity and pure innocence towards certain subjects. And why is it that if you don't compromise, you're weird or lame? In my opinion, it should be the opposite. If you do compromise yourself, why are you compromising? That should be the weird thing, not that you don't compromise. We have the power to become whoever we want to be. And I have not been taking that power and using it the right way. I've been headed down this path that I needed to come back and then go the straight way. And that's what I've been working on in myself. And now that I have crossed that threshold of I'm going back on the right path, it's a lot harder to do. And I realized that I'm not going to please anybody at my school or any of my friends or any of my peers because of what I believe in and my values. And if you're feeling the same way, like no matter what you do is pleasing people and you're not fitting in, and you feel like the only way that to get a guy to like you or to be in a relationship or to have friends or be cool is you having to compromise yourself, it's not worth it. It's not worth selling yourself or selling a bag of goods to be somebody that you're not, just for the time's sake of 4 years in high school, when half the people that you know now you're not going to know the moment you graduate. It's not worth it. And I just wanted to share that and come out and say that because that's something that I'm struggling with. So I hope that in some way was a little bit helpful and you guys heard my heart and where I'm coming from and You know, I'm working on myself to be a better me and to be who I really am, because I have not been myself at all lately. So that is what I'm working on, and I challenge you to do the same. See you guys in the next video. Bye!
Fearfully, wonderfully.